Yeah. But they also played way better teams so far.
That's true.
100%.
Wow.
Right?
You were holding it here.
No, he literally just says, "Oh, I can't hold it anymore." Just like, drops it.
I would expect that.
He drops it on me, and I roll down with the washing machine on me, like about 10 stairs or so.
Wait, you're still here today?
I had a massive hole in my head.
No.
That's it. Oh, okay. Dota started. Let's go.
All right.
Whew. Wow, glad I didn't have to go into more details there.
I'm just a 10-year-old carrying a washing machine.
Dude, I was owning that machine. Like, if my brother didn't let go.
From the sounds of it, it sounds like it owned you pretty hard.
Yeah, but that's because my brother sabotaged me. He probably couldn't take my non-existent Dota success at the time.
Right.
You know, jealousy is a thing. Constantine doesn't even exist. Look at that Dota, though.
Yeah.
You said LGD, right?
Yeah.
Why?
I like their draft a lot more. Even though they have this Brood on EHOME, I don't really see it do that well up against both Mars and the Magnus, especially with the help from this Riki. I worry about the Storm too. Getting caught here is very possible. It's not the open Storm games we've been seeing.
Yeah, I think I'm convinced. The only question mark I have is the Broodmother. Like, Riki against Brood is not good.
The battle
Once you reach level 6, you're kind of in trouble. You have no way to clear the spiders. So I'd expect as soon as Brood is 6, they'll have to get the Mars or Magnus on that lane and kind of swap the lanes with the Riki. Because otherwise they will not be able to deal with that Brood. But just pure timing-wise, I think it's going to be rough for EHOME, for sure. If they ever get the Sleeping Dart on the Storm, that's an easy kill right there. Even on the Ursa, he might not be able to pop ult.
How's Ursa's lane going to go up top?
Mars, Snap, a lot of potential for Harris here. So I do not expect him to free farm or anything of the sort. It should be quite rough. But I personally consider Mars a decently ranged hero. Melee, by the way. So it's like Monkey King.
Yeah, Monkey King's melee range is ridiculous.
350. Mars once doesn't disappoint either, though. We haven't seen much of his Magnus hero, but I think he's a little bit underpaid.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to get picked up nearly that much. We were seeing him in a couple positions in the past, off lane, even. Well, we were seeing him in a 5 once upon a time.
Yeah, and Empower is still very strong.
Oh, you guys watching at home that we're trying to put in predictions on dpc.pwesports.cn/fun. Question for this game is, what will be Sylar's CS at the 10-minute mark?
It might be less than 60.
Yeah, it was 0 to 41, I believe, 41 to 60, and 60 plus.
Whoever wore the 60 plus might be in trouble here. He's only sitting at 2. Now 3.
Yeah, maybe you can go back into the jungle. Little jungle creeps in there.
Yeah. Maybe he farms the small camp a couple of times.
We'll see how that lane goes for him. Chalice down here, bottom up against Ame and Y.
Stopped you.
With Fade and then over mid, nothing to say. XM, one of those
Oh, good score.
interesting matchups over in the mid, and he's got the Vortex for the shots coming in from the tower. Nothing to say. Doesn't have much more to follow up, though.
Still a ton of Harris. This single water rune will not be able to get him back to full. He'll still be sitting at around 75%. Isn't too bad, but good effort here by the Magnus. It's really the only way you can ever win this lane. Also, if it wasn't a Storm, but a normal hero without 6 armor, he would have probably died. We have 6 armor.
It's early in the game being under the tower, and he's able to survive that because he was behind the tower almost.
That's a Tiny? Tiny's dead.
Right now, 17-1. Yeah, 14-2. So things staying pretty even. Do you expect Storm to look to grab the Orchid first, or are we going to see more of that Kaya first into the Orchid?
This game is very tough for Storm. I think you can't itemize into enough defensive tools until you BKB. Trying to steal the bounty rune won't be in time though.
It's going to be
Stupendous.
also trying to deny it.
Just didn't quite make it. Yeah, so I think the offensive route is the correct play for Storm. If you can't defend yourself, you gotta kill the enemy. Because if you ever get sleeping guarded, one stun, one stun, you're dead. Like, kill them before they kill you, basically. I'm very surprised Riki is doing this poorly.
Only 8 and 2.
Yeah.
He wasn't even the question for who gets. Yes, ooh, they've got the Fire Snap Cookie with the Spear. Sylar getting low up top. Oh, Shredder doing a lot of damage, and they'll force out that salve.
It's tough. Like, the God's Rebuke with the -8 armor applied from Snapfire really hurts a lot. So lane with great synergy.
Swell.
Just to run away.
Just run, but Chalice grabbing first blood on Ame all by himself. I mean, Fade's not even there. They want to go now for Y under the tower. Meanwhile, top Sylar's dead. Carries losing their lives, and well, Y's dead to freaking stop.
I don't know how Riki died to do 3-6. There was a massive blunder, should not happen. He killed him with life dish attacks.
Wow.
Right? Sure, happens, I guess. It also tells me though that Sylar is not comfortable at all against Broodmother. Or against his new Broodmother at least.
Yeah, Ame's gonna have to try and figure it out and see how it goes. We've seen Broods shut down already today.
Orkill?
Oh, X-Nova.
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage, but so is Jinkyu. He'll heal up thanks to the Purifying Flames a little.
But you can see the pressure on the top lane is really mounting. The Ursa is not farming well at all. But neither is the Riki. However, the difference is the Riki will have empower to help him.
I guess the question becomes, do they try to farm a small camp, or do they try to do something else with this this Ursa? Maybe move him out into the jungle quicker.
Yeah, the lane is certainly nobody had hoped for.
Through here.
I'm really surprised. The group has got first blood, sure, but the C is really low. It's a lot of damage coming through.
Yeah, again, Y in trouble. Trying to inch away, but Chalice gets the kill.
He hits hard on the Titan.
Really trying to run tricks of the trade, trying to continue to get that distance between him and the two heroes from EHOME.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It's tough to catch
Dire's
Riki
middle
at
tower
times,
is under
but
attack.
even with multiple blink strikes, multiple tricks of the trade, they're almost keeping up.
Now the Titan is pressuring him a whole lot. He doesn't have any points in to the aura yet. But once that comes online, he's gonna be really squishy on Riki.
I want to go for him again and land the sleep. He might just be dead if they chase under the tower, but with one blink strike, the distance away is a little bit too much for them to handle. You can see though, they're thinking about just diving the tower out. Now they've got the RP over mid. XM, he'll fall to nothing to say.
It was an amazing setup by the Snapfire. Had an image room, Cookie the creep. Managed to set up the RP for the Magnus. And seems to be fine. Himself on the top lane.
Bounty!
He's doing a really
Dire's
good
middle
job by
tower
himself
is
at the
under
moment,
attack.
as he is sitting at 43 and 10.
Let the Warriors with Riki. Again.
Radiant's bottom
Tricks of the
tower
trade
is under
again
attack.
with the thoughts of maybe diving under the tower. They've done it once already. They went for Y that way. So they're looking for those opportunities.
Yeah, this Broodmother
Radiant's
life is
bottom
going
tower is under attack.
No, for sure. There's no way you should have 70% life still level 1. It's like a level 3 ultimate kind of thing. And you get straight level 1. And it also gives you bonus damage.
So Riki going Diffusal.
He's 6 now on Brood. This bot lane is gonna be...
Potentially taken really quickly.
Yeah. I need to bring some other heroes. And Xingqiu is TPing. Riki's also 6. Nova also joining the fray.
Go overing Swim on to Fade. Stun him up. That fire snap Riki right on top of Fade. They need one more shot. They'll finally get it from Y. The chase on the GQ though with the rotation over from X Nova. Ends up being a 1-for-1 trade as Ame's on the run, but Invis in fine.
Now you have to deal with the spider stuff. You do have a Grim Stroke against it, which is decent. Not very high level in Stroke though. So still not answer. I'm expecting Master Magnus to TP down here
under attack.
as soon as his blue is out of control.
Not worked with a lot of mana, but has those
Arcane Boots.
arcane boots.
Soul Ring. And the tower is
Gone.
I guess they're just giving it up.
A little shocked that they're just going to give it up here.
I thought Magnus can just TP there and
Radiant structures
hit the spiders pretty much.
fortified.
Is he in danger of dying if he does? Maybe. Honestly, I don't have the best read yet on this new Broodmother as well.
Right.
I don't know how much damage she deals.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Sleep out. Coming through on the Y. Look at the damage. Just a quick kill there for Dallas.
And more babies.
Radiant's
Really
bottom
quite
tower
disgusting.
is falling.
Mars comes over with Q.
Ursa needs 4 more CS.
He needs 5 for the greater than 60.
Uh-oh.
Not looking like he's going to get it.
There's still hope. 3 more.
Stupendous!
Tyler, your fans.
Oh, now it's just 2 here.
I'm with both.
He needs 2 more.
The
Camp's up there. Can you get it? 5 seconds. They're going for Abe. For mid, and now the RP used on XM again. They've got the arena down. They'll get the kill there on the Y. XM trying to walk away. First splitter comes through. They get the kill onto Ame. Both Y and Ame hitting deck. And right now it's a 1K lead for EHOME.
Yeah, there was no follow-up on the storm. Surely Blink are beating, but where's the damage? This looked very coordinated, really. They need the Mars there right away. Or Snapfire level 6, but didn't have any of it. So Storm, very survivable hero early on with the high armor. So no problem. He is going into the orchid first. I like that approach the best, as I said.
Right.
You can't live, just kill them. If you kill 2, but you die yourself, that's fine.
Lightning protects, sweep, Faith Beyond just getting blown up.
EHOME is actually
Dire's
playing pretty damn
structures
well.
are fortified.
Yeah.
Radiant
And we have seen in the
structures are
past how
fortified.
inconsistent as he can be.
This is a big series.
Radiant's
Yeah,
middle
but if you
tower
look at the
is
last
under
series they
attack.
played against VG, I believe, right?
IG.
IG, yeah, sorry. They completely crushed them. So, based on that performance, you would think they would mangle EHOME as
Dire's
well.
top tower is under
Not at all.
attack.
This is the sleepy LGD.
Yeah, and this is the second series, so they should be winning.
Yeah. We've had the coffee drinkers. We have not seen a single
Dire's
power yet on the
top
Riki.
tower
He's
is
gonna need
under
it soon.
attack.
Because he's only sitting at 49 CS. Riki is really struggling. Trying to bring in. We can have to get again.
Yeah, ball lightning vortex going into Ame. Fortunes and tricks to the tree to avoid
He
it.
got the duck too. Oh, the other duck as
Dire's
well.
top tower has fallen.
Wow.
And then the tower died. They don't envision him. Arena down and move to turn this. They'll get the kill on that X Nova. They'll look for XM. He's got enough mana to really ball lightning out.
They were too cocky with the dust. If Storm dusts right away, the Riki's dead. But he dodged one dust with the tricks and the other dust with the blink strike. Leo must be kicking himself for this one.
Yeah, missing both attempts there to get the kill onto Ame really could be devastating. You give
Radiant's
Riki
bottom
opportunities
tower
like
is
that, he's
under
going to take
attack.
full advantage. Give any opportunity to Ame like that, too.
I'm not sure what they're thinking, but it was a big swing. Free tower, if you kill the Riki, you died from hero. Probably about
Dire's top
1,000 gold or
tower
so
is
made up
under
by the Radiant
attack.
team. And he's getting very close to his difficult 800 gold away. Once that's online, Storm is gonna be really scared. All of them really, but especially Storm.
Yeah, defusal for both position ones.
So Ursa is also going to the Diffu.
Yep.
I guess everybody's building it. I'm still kind of trying to feel out how I like it. It just makes you very strong early on. Like, it adds more overall damage to the battlefield does. But again, it's just this, what if you don't get the good game? We have seen it once and he just was below the enemy's carrying the
Dire's
farm.
middle tower is under attack.
We'll really have to see how it pays off for him here. He's gonna have it quite a bit earlier than the Riki though.
The question is, does he or Riki gets his zone unlocked?
We haven't seen a whole lot from the Broodmother yet. Mostly courtesy to the Grimstroke, which is defending the tower. But usually that tier 2 tower is under a lot of pressure at this point.
Dire's
Meanwhile,
top
he's got a
tower
Blink
is
Dagger
under
available
attack.
on the Magnus.
And on the
They're
Mars.
moving over. Want to get a kill? They're going to smoke. They will find them. The question is, what do they get out of it? Skewer back, the damage out onto Fade. That'll make sure that X-Nova as well as XM back away from that.
Could have been a lot worse if they knew that there was smoke
Dire's
and some sort of
structures
vision
are
there.
fortified.
Go for Blink Daggers.
Dire's middle tower is under
flying
Dire's
out.
middle tower has fallen.
They have a lot of control. They have Cookie. They don't have Smoke Screen yet. They have Arena, Spear, T, Magnus, Inkswell, Silence from the Grimstroke. A lot of tools to deal with this Ursa. And Storm too.
Yeah. Could potentially catch more than one person. Soulbind into the silences. Might be devastating. Should be devastating.
And now Riki's
Are
defeated
scanning.
on the way as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So this is where the dance begins. He doesn't have Manta yet. How often can Storm kill Riki before he gets Manta? And vice versa.
Arena. And the God's Rebuke Spear landing onto the Broodmother. They're also going to use the
Unloading
RP.
everything.
Mortimer's Kisses is out. Like, they just want to get this kill on a Chalice. They want to make sure that they shut him down.
They unloaded 3 out of the 4 ults on him. I wouldn't be surprised if Grimstroke also used ult there if it wasn't 2-man ult.
Right.
Yeah, they just absolutely wanted to get the kill. Get it, but it gives quite a window of opportunity for the Ursa now to go ham with his Diffusal Blade. And they're going straight into Roche Pit actually. They also know they unloaded everything.
They've got the Ursa to do it. They have the minus armor to get it done.
There's no way to defend this. I don't even know if they're aware. They have 0 wards in the area. We have seen so many times what the Storm with H can do. I think they give it to him.
Roshan has fallen.
They're just a little bit late. I think they knew at the end, and they just couldn't get it done.
I mean, even if they know, they don't really have any tools to fight around the pit if they use all their abilities.
LGD now leading in net worth. That's to be kind of predicted with the fact that they've got the Empower to work. The question is, can EHOME overcome that? They've got the Aegis. They're working with a double damage right now. Certainly an opportunity to break the game open for themselves.
Yeah, the Storm can kill just about anybody with this DD. Like a Mars will die, even a Max will die as well. Be very careful here. Tread carefully. What's the Brood up to? Hype completed. He's going BKB on Brood. Okay. Usually they go for the Reefs. It's like a hybrid kind of build, I guess. Like he wants to be
like it.
right-clicking as well as being like a semi-medic.
Used by LGD, they go into the jungle. They might be able to find Sylar. He's got the Aegis to work with. Smoke gets broken. Spots him. Spear, Inkswell, all hitting onto the Ursa. So they've got the minus Shredder in power. Not going to do enough. And
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Faith Beyond losing his life to XM. But now Ame jumping forward. They've got the Silence of False Prophets tucks into Skewer. RP only at the 2. Sylar avoiding it all.
Almost dead too.
Shredder pops this
Dire's
Aegis.
structures
Now
are
they've lost
fortified.
XM and X-Nova. Is gone, and
Is under attack.
They're
No enrage really hurts him as Sylar ends up dying to Ame. This didn't look
Radiant's
amazing
bottom tower has
to
fallen.
start.
Yeah, it was a 4v4 fight. Actually, Grimstroke was part of the fight, but then he took bottom to try to defend the tower, which he did manage to do. Broodmother got at least CT2, so that's a decent trade for them. But losing Ursa and Storm really hurts.
Stewart landing. Fade again.
Dire's top tower is
Some
under
trouble.
attack.
Might get saved here by Chalice. Silken Bull, the TP attempt. No, Earth Splitter
The new Earth
coming
Splitter delay.
through.
But he's alive!
Just alive. Oh, wow.
I thought the new Earth Splitter change would have killed him there, which is below 3 seconds now, so actually can cancel TPs. But yeah, makes it out barely thanks to that well-timed spear.
Just stayed alive. 100 health.
Save the president.
Did some stuff. Ame with the jump. The silences. Not Ame. He gets the kill. He goes to the tricks of the trade. Now on the low ground, but the rest of the team, they're coming over. He needs to be very careful and will fall. Sylar gets the kill on Ame. They did get a kill on XM, but now they need to leave without losing much more. And it looks like QQ might be next. Soulbind to hold them close. But there's 4 heroes running the Snapfire. We won't be able to get that Fire Snap Cookie jump off to get to the low ground.
This time he pays for his life, but you can really see how fast the Storm dies against this Riki. You get him with a Diffu Cloud, he is more than likely just gonna die. Too much physical damage coming out from the Riki. It's like a truck with the Yasha as well. The CS looks really funny though. 141 CS on Grimstroke. Of course, those spiderlings, they don't give a whole lot of money. I think it's 4 or 5 spiders equal 1 creep.
1 creep, so he's really got 50-ish.
Yeah. 30, 40 or so, yeah. Looks cool though.
I CS'd so well this game. What do you mean it's my fault?
Yeah, guys, what do you mean? Look at the CS board on your above with Ursa. They're really itemizing into a lot of BKBs now on the Dire. Almost itemizing into 1, as well as Ursa and Brood.
Yeah, they desperately need it. Smoke screen's just such a killer to them.
Once they're online, it's gonna be quite difficult, I'd imagine, for Radiant to team fight. They need a really good RP. Arena's gonna be near useless. And I wanna see the shard on the Riki. You might wanna wait until the next Roche spawns to see if you can get it from there. Otherwise, you will have to purchase it. It is a really good tool, this game. Set up on the Storm, set up on anyone, just put Ursa to sleep.
Yeah, kite him as much as
Dire's
possible.
top tower is
But there's
under
no
attack.
way to dispel, I believe. Sure about that. Don't quote me.
BKB's almost finished for Chalice. Second on the net worth behind, just nothing to say on the Magnus.
For chatless. For the chat build. Who wants to let spiders do the work for you? Like, do it yourself. You're the mama.
Work in tandem.
Yeah. Pretty selfish, to be honest, to just say nah. I've seen an interesting build on Brood.
Spear. Oh! That's a whip on the RP. Ball ending into the portal. There got the silence onto the Storm. XM falls. We're nothing to say does. Excellent, which is really hitting the deck. Has got themselves the Ear Splitter as well as the sweep that hits onto this Mars. Now they've stunned up Chalice with the Inkswell. They fought back on the Oracle.
They're all making it out
Radiant's
right.
bottom tower is under attack.
Bola, and now the jump lead. They've got the silence and the damage on a Sylar. EHOME have jumped in too far. They've got the dust, but that'll be purged.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're still looking for +1s here. Stroke of Fate, one more shot. Ame with the double kill. They go after XNO, but he bought back. Now dead for 60.
The Riki damage output with the Empower is ridiculous. So much damage coming out from all his agi items so early
Radiant's
into the
middle
game.
tower is under attack.
And it looked terrible with that RP
Yeah.
at the beginning, but made it work somehow. That's the first BKB completed on Broodmother. Actually, Ursa already had his as well. The lost hit with BKB on Ursa. It was a very close RP. Very close to hitting both, but you can just see Storm, very confident, smoke screen dead.
Yeah, without the BKB, I just don't think you can be that confident at all.
You need your BKB. Now the problem is, Riki has Mantis already. So your Orchid purchase
Doesn't feel nearly as good.
doesn't feel that good. Mars almost BKB. He already has BKB on Magnus. Gonna be a tough game for XM here.
So lucky to get away, but the rest of the team not so fortunate.
We have seen this Broodmother fall off in a very similar way a couple of times now. So it's really strong in the laning phase to pressure the enemy jungle, but in fights you're not offering that much. There was this really cool build I saw. The Brood went E-Blade Dagon. But his old nuke actually deals 520 damage level 18. Plus E-Blade, that's a good 1200 damage, plus Dagon, that's over 2000.
The secret is my favorite. They've got the arena, so now they have the ink sword to try and turn this. Silence BKB, Sour on the run, hit with the soul bind.
Just gotta run. Another defensive BKB. RP is now back online. He's looking for a big one.
Even just putting it on the Chalice might even be worth it.
He does have BKB though, so if you can't burst him, you're gonna be in trouble. Life is back up.
And your burst options aren't exactly massive. They're smoked. I think they're thinking about even going for a pick here up top and maybe even Roche if it were up.
Goes up in 30.
So they're going to posture to be there at least.
That ward should be really game winning for them though. This high ground ward. Radiant is not aware of it.
Bounce coming over. Back, down to the ball later as well as the Vortex onto the back line. So BKB being popped here by XM. Splitter, not enough. Why fine?
This is not a BKB expended for
Looking
nothing.
for the Ink Swallow jump, but can't get close enough to anybody.
Nice.
XM spotted.
Oracle dead. No buyback. That means it could potentially be a Roshan for Radiant.
And that's the charge. I don't really understand why the walls of the pit don't work for security.
I don't think anybody does. It's just as a Mars player, you gotta know it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. It's literally a wall.
Falling over the way over, RP comes through that, lands onto the Broodmother. They'll get that kill there on a Chalice.
He gets destroyed.
Sour trying to come around the back to get the kill on the wide. They've got the super on Ame as well. Nothing to say, nothing to say for BKB. Doesn't have the RP to go. They've got through the air, both is near the border. But is coming in to get the kill on a big that will go right now. It's Sylar. Down he goes. Chalice ball back. Uh-oh.
And this, folks, is why you have to click on the enemy hero. Mars did not have BKB until they delivered him. They were not aware at all. Commit on him with Orchid, everything. BKB, and they're all like, fuck.
Mortality.
You could just see everybody just instantly try to disengage. It just didn't work. Look at the Riki damage. Insane actually for the items he has. It's not that much.
Pro Courier coming in.
Yeah. And now look how they're gathering around the Mars. And then they're like, oh damn! Wow. Run out, guys. You can't
Dire's
run out.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh there! Whoa, the panic. Whew. We pressed the button, guys. We didn't know.
Now they've got the sleeping dart.
I wouldn't go as far as say they would have won the team fight, but they would definitely win. Riki.
Oh, look at them. They're right
On the
back.
high
And he
ground
clips
stuff.
him. That's unfortunate.
2 seconds.
Well, now your Oracle
Oh, he also popped into the...
looking very dead. Vortex, now the arena. Silence under a couple. They go after Ame. It looks like the Oracle is over right. It's not going to land. Ame, he's silenced. He's on the run. He's got the Aegis to work with. They already got the kill on the Siren as well as X-Nova. They'll look towards the rest of the team. The Sleeping Dart doesn't land. They've got the spear back on a Chalice as well as the Ink Swallow on Ame. That doesn't connect. And he loses his life. Okay. Of Chalice.
Yeah, the spiders eating him up from inside. Yes. I didn't quite catch it on camera, but he used his BKB on the hill, jumped down, tried to kill the Grimstroke, but he was fighting Grimstroke, Snapfire, as well as Magnus, and they just pummeled him. Close here.
So again, Chalice.
Very tanky, but
BKB.
oh, another one.
Another whip.
That's
That's two.
Anything you have to say now?
Nothing.
Broodmother.
It's good away from the team. And he's going to survive. Stewart towards the false promise. They look over at X-Nova. They should have full support here at least. X-Nova dead, falling into the silence. Oh no, XM. He'll fall Sylar next.
And he had no BKB on the storm.
Dire's middle tower is under
GG.
attack.
All right.